What is good? What is good? What is Gucci? Courtney IG, and I'm back again. This time to discuss the latest release, Call of Duty 3 from Young Teflon. So before I even get into my thoughts on this latest project, guys, I want to give a bit of context and be clear on my background to Young Teflon. So I've been listening to Young Tef since way back. Call of Duty and Grown Man Things is most definitely two of my favorite UK rap projects. And going back even further than that, or around the same time period, his F64 was one of the most played songs, I think, on my iPod at the time. So, yeah, and for me, Tef holds his own right next to the elites of rap in the UK, with the Dave, the Gets, the Kanos, the Wretch 32s, Chips, the list goes on. And it's a shame that he's like criminally overlooked as a rapper. And his work rate, guys, is unquestionable as well. He's had a stream of solo projects and features consistently year on year, year on year, year on year. Like, he hasn't taken like a prolonged absence from the rap scene since coming onto the forefront. And in 2019, he dropped a really overlooked project, Blood, Swag, and Tears, which was originally packaged as 3 different EPs, and then he put it together as one. And it was really creative how he did that, and the different sounds and the different, flavors of that project. I really like that one. So as of recent years, guys, I've heard Tef jump into more and more of the drill lane. With some great moments. Like, he's had some great drill moments, most notably the collaborative masterpiece that Khan's Hill put together, which is also slept on heavily. I feel like for the newer drill audience, they don't really know about the Khan's Hill series, SRB Separation Confirmed, The Dark, and The Blueprint. Like, on there, Tef had moments like 7 a.m., he had Top 3, and he had Check This, where he just spun the hell out of those from a drill standpoint with his rap style. But even when you look back at the early days of the drill sound in the UK in 2016, Tef also spun Reeks MB's 23 with the fellow South Londoner AJ Tracy. So he's been consistent pretty much in showing his versatility for a long time now. And yeah, he's more than proved himself capable of spinning drill beats. So let's get into Call of Duty 3 and talk about my thoughts. So on a first listen, I was blown away by how this project stood out differently to the drill-centric projects I've heard this year. As you know, with Tef, as Tef fans, if you are Young Teflon fans, if you're not, go back and look into Blood, Swag, and Tears, as I mentioned. Listen to that one. But yeah, as you know, with Tef, he's likely to give you metaphors, entendres, similes. He's gonna layer it up. He's gonna layer up the track, and that's kind of his approach to the drill sound. Like, he really gives you so much in such a short space of time. The more I went back to those songs, though, is the less I like them, to be honest. As much as I can rate him for an odd drill feature or odd drill song, I don't really like a whole drill-centric project from him. And there's just been way too much drill in 2020 for me. It's just been an imbalance and a saturation of drill, and not all of it's been quality standard. Not saying he can't do that, but I'm just saying as a whole, in the UK scene, there's been too much. So for me, the UK scene going into 2021, as I mentioned on my channel, Courtney 2020, I can see the rap balance coming back a bit more. And with Potter and Nines delivering 2 standout projects this year, we've had some rap moments, and coming into this, I thought maybe this could be another rap moment, not a drill moment, but a rap moment which I didn't really get out of it when I came out of the project. Of course, you know, moments like El Clasico, Alpo, Cold Harbour Lane, Old Trafford Part 2, you know, show some stellar rapping and, you know, as I said, metaphors, entendres, similes, and just rap intricacy. But it was Rule of Two that stood out for me on this project. If I'm honest, I feel like Dave straight murdered Gigs on his album Now or Never. And that didn't happen here at all, in any shape or form. Both of them went back to back nicely with each other. And Tef gave us something really introspective here, like on everything from breaking down squares, trapping, to, you know, being slept on for his classics that he's dropped, to how we're mistreating our women and how we should be treating them better, basically. And that's how I want to hear him. That's the sound I want to hear him on. Like, I know this may not be the sound which is popping right now, but I feel like on production and beats like this, he can really sit back, he can relax, he can look at the landscape, you know, like an Iniesta, and just paint the picture as vividly as he wants to. And it doesn't feel rushed, it doesn't feel forced, it doesn't feel too quick, it doesn't feel like he's trying to pack in as much as possible in a short space of time. And he can sit on the beat. So to conclude, guys, as he says in Rule of Two, like, this isn't his first rodeo, and for sure, I don't think it will be his last. He's going to come back with something else in 2021. I hope with the likes of the Nines and the Potters and stuff, as I just mentioned, he can deliver something in the rap lane a bit more than the drill. So, because I need something like Survivor Stories Part 3, you know? Or something a bit like what he did with Lost Control, the female feature, and then him coming in with a hard verse. Like, I want more of those kind of moments. I want rap features. I want him to go and, you know, I don't know, do something with Nines, do something with Potter, do something with Scraps, do something with, like, let's bring back the real rap in 2021. Let's let the drillers do the drill, let the rappers do the rap. And yeah, they can come with features, but when it's a rapper project, let's get rap on that. Let's not have drill. It's too much. It needs to be separated a little bit more. So, you know, maybe like a feature with a Rimsey or something, because Rimsey's doing that rap, but it's like it's a bit more glossy. It's a bit more, you know? So yeah, my top 3 tracks are Rule of Two, The Gulag, which is, that is monstrous. That is just like, I know I said I didn't really like him on the drill, but that one, he's eating it. So The Gulag and El Clasico. So I'm going to give this one a 7.5 out of 10. And that's all I got to say. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, inspire, enrich your